Hello, I'm Sandy. I am the oldest, but the most beautiful. And since 1980, every year I sit in a chair and I say next year I'm going to be 100 pounds lighter.
Well, my old subscribers have seen that video many, many times. But I've picked up so many new subscribers since I did the collab with Kelly on Freedom in a Budget the other day. And once again, I'd like to thank Kelly for including me on that because I picked up almost 200 new people. So thank you. Welcome to our journey. I'm so glad that you came. When you follow me, and people that have followed me for a while know that Sundays are my hardest day. I usually don't do a video on Sundays. I just take that day off. I do a daily vlog the rest of the week and show you what I ate, what I'm going to do during the day. But Sundays I usually don't. But today I thought I really needed it. I had a small gain yesterday. I had 0.5 gain. And I just attribute it to the fact that I ate out on Thursday and Friday, and I do think it was a sodium gain. So I was disappointed, but I wasn't discouraged. But I want to make sure I stay on track today. So I was just going over some things. When I really struggle, which is the really great thing about this channel, is I can go back and look at some of my older videos and see how far I've come. And my original goal was just to lose 100 pounds, but now I'm going to get to my goal. I started off, I weighed 304.2. Just before I started Weight Watchers, I was 310. I thought I'd lose a little bit of weight before I got there. I was hoping to be under 300 by the time I joined, but it didn't happen. And so far I've lost 68.2. At one point, just before my birthday, my birthday's in September, I had lost 77 pounds. But then from September until just recently, probably just before Christmas, I had gained probably about 15 pounds. I was starting to slowly go back to my old way of eating, and then I grabbed onto that and thought, no, I can't do that. So I'm back on my going back to losing. I did have 4 weeks in a row of a loss, so this week kind of threw it off. But you know what? I'm going to start again. And which brings me, I like to do quotes. My quote for today is, the only time you should look back is to see how far you've come. When you get discouraged, especially if you have pictures of yourself, look at the pictures to see how far you've come. I know that I don't have very many pictures of me because, as most people, when they're overweight, they don't want to be in a picture. They tend to get to the back. I have the advantage of being tall, so I can be in the back of a picture and have other people hide my middle body. So I don't have a lot of pictures of me, but I do have some videos, and so that's why I like to share. But you know, every time that you're feeling discouraged, you have to look back and reflect on things and refresh. My word for the year is reflect. I like to reflect on what I've done, and you know, I've done things right and I've done things wrong. And I look at both sides. I like to see the good things I've done, and I like to see the bad things I've done, and correct the bad things. What you want to do too is look back at how far you've come. Look back with pride. You know, I didn't have a really good year weight loss wise for 2018, but I didn't gain any weight in 2018. So I can look back and say, as a negative, that I didn't lose very much weight, but as a positive, I can say I didn't gain any. I didn't gain not 1 pound for 2018. And if I look at I keep those Hallmark calendars they give you out for free every Christmas, and I've faithfully, since 1981, because I've got every single one, since 1981, I weighed myself once a week, and I could see a steady progression of going up. And then all of a sudden, I just thought, you know, I'm done. I'm just done. I want to get back. And I've had struggles, and in the past, I've joined Weight Watchers probably 4 times. This is my last time I'm joining. I'm going to get to goal. I'm going to get to lifetime. I'm going to get that card that says I can go for free, and I'm going to go to the meetings. I always thought I could do it on my own, and I give great credit to anybody that can do it on their own. I'm not one of those people. I need support. I need encouragement, and I find that with this channel. And everybody, you know, they give me so much support, and they lift me up so much. And that's what I love about this community, and that's what I love about my channel, is because I do find on my channel that when people make a comment to me, I notice that other people comment to them to encourage them. And that's the whole point of my channel, is just for us to all encourage each other. We'll probably never meet, but we can talk to each other and have a dialogue with each other and helping support and raise each other up and celebrate our victories and console us in our difficulties, because that's what a true human being does. They have empathy for other people, and then they realize, especially if you're going through this struggle too, you know how to relate. But always look at things that you've done as a sense of accomplishment. One thing I do not like on this channel is when somebody says, well, I only lost 0.1. You know what? You lost. I gained 0.5, and I could say I only gained 0.5, but, because I could have gained more, but only just kind of tells you that you could have done better. Or you could have done worse, I guess, is the same thing now that I'm thinking about it. I could have done worse, but I eat out. I eat out at least twice a month, sometimes 3 or 4 times a month. And it's always difficult for me when I go to eat out. I'll be honest with you, I am not going to order off of the diet menu. I'm going to order something that I really want, but I'm going to make adjustments for it either in the day that I'm going or the days leading up to it, because I know it's going to be a high calorie meal and I know that it's not going to be within my points. But the only way I'm going to be able to sustain this journey and to keep myself on track is to know that I can have the occasional times that I can go off and do what I want. I still make concessions, and I still learned a new way of eating, because I would always go out to eat and I always get a Coke, and because I love pop. I'm addicted to pop. And but see, now when I go out, I order iced tea. I mean, I could order a diet pop. I don't like diet pop. I would rather just not drink pop at all than drink a diet pop. That's just me. But now I order tea, and it's just kind of like natural. And that's not to say that occasionally I won't go out and have a Coke or something, because like if you're gonna have burgers and fries, to me a Coke goes with burger and fries. So whatever. But if I'm gonna get like a quesadilla or a chicken dinner or go to Olive Garden for something, I always order the iced tea. So I consider that an accomplishment. The fact that I don't give up and know that this is the way I'm going to eat the rest of my life. I am not going to lose all my weight and then magically be able to go back to my old way of eating. I have to learn along the way that I can eat what I want. I can have that occasional treat. And I don't call it a cheat. And the only way I call it a cheat is if I go crazy and I just keep eating, and not for any specific reason. If I want, everybody that follows me knows I love Suzy Q's. If I want a Suzy Q, I'm going to have a Suzy Q. I'm not going to think, oh, I can't have a Suzy Q ever again in my whole life. I'm going to have it. But I know that before, I could have a Suzy Q almost every single day of the week. I would buy the box and have a Suzy Q every single day. But now I know, you know what? Sundays is the day I usually have a Suzy Q. I pick one day and I have a treat. And I feel no guilt. Nuts and all. And in your personal life, you have to think of yourself on your own personal level, how far you want to go and how far you've come. Nobody can lose the weight for you. People can help you. They can encourage you. They can, work out with you. They can go for walks with you. They can, not judge you. Like when I go out with my friends, they never say, oh, you're ordering that, you're on a diet. I thought they just know that that's not who I am. And in my own personal life, I choose people to be around me that are encouraging and supportive. And I don't have any friends that say, oh, come on, have a second piece of cake. You can have a second piece of cake. No, I don't have those kind of friends. And in your personal life, you just got to surround yourself with people that are supportive of you. And you always have to have confidence and excitement about what you're doing. Nobody's going to get excited about, oh, I can't wait till dinner, I'm going to have a salad. But you can have confidence in, you know what, tonight I'm going to have a salad and I'm going to feel pretty good about it. I really am. You just have to balance your life with what you want and what you don't. And always remember that any small gain you have, if you don't grasp onto thinking about why did I have that small gain right then, it's going to lead to more. So like I had the 0.5 gain yesterday, and if I don't really think about it and think, you know what, I don't really care if it's 0.5, next week I might gain a pound. But no, I took a minute and I stepped back and thought, well, you know what, I really didn't deserve that 0.5, but I think it's because I ate out Thursday and Friday, and I think I had a sodium gain. So I'm going to move on from there. But if I was to say, you know what, I lost 0.5, I gained 0.5, what's the point? That's going to lead to 2 pounds next week, and then 5 pounds the following week, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. And what you want to do, especially now, because January is over, just about everybody's made their resolutions, and by now you've either stayed with them or they've kind of fallen to the wayside. If they've fallen to the wayside, just set a new goal for February. It's a short month. Just pick a goal for February. Don't call it I can't call things goals because I sabotage myself. I just call them suggestions. Suggest to yourself that you're going to do something a little bit better the next month. If the suggestion is, you know what, I'm going to try to walk every other day. That's a good suggestion. You know, that might lead to walking every day. You just don't know. You just have to take your time. And I always like to think of the beginning of the week as a new slate. Or it's just, like Mondays are the day I'm going to start again. Because I usually go crazy on Sundays. I'm not going to do that anymore, but I usually do go crazy on Sundays. So now I'm going to say, I'm going to stay the point, I'm going to stay the course this week, but February 1st, it's going to be a whole new month. It's a whole new start, and this is my whole new suggestions for what I'm going to do for the month, and then to live up with it. Just make it a clean slate. Everybody always says, like how much somebody else can lose, if I had a personal chef or if I had a trainer, I could do this, I could do that. You can do that. It'll be easier, obviously it would be easier if somebody was there cooking all of your meals and somebody was getting you up out of the bed and saying, this is what we're going to do. But how many people can really afford that? But you have your own personal trainer in yourself, and you have your own personal chef in yourself. If you don't know if you're not a good cook, just try to follow a recipe, try to improve on something, or something that you have, that you do make, just try to find a healthier version of it. It's just, you've got the capabilities of it. Some of you might have to dig a little deeper. I mean, I like to cook, and I like to eat out. I do like to eat out, but I like to prepare my own meals because then I'm in control of, how much sodium I'm having in it, and how much fat and how much grease and things like that. And always remember to have the right mindset. Don't go with such a negative attitude like, I screwed up so badly yesterday. I'm going to screw up again today. What's the point? I might as well give up. That's not a good mindset. The good mindset is, I screwed up yesterday, but today's a new day. Today's a whole fresh new start, and I'm going to start all over again, and I'm going to do better. If you need to pick a word for February, pick a word for February. My whole word for the whole year is reflect, but I think my word for February is going to be determination, because I'm determined to do better in February than I did in January. I did pretty good in January, but there's always room for improvements. For January, so far this month, I've lost about 4 pounds. Even taking in the gain from yesterday, I still lost around 4 pounds. Not breaking any records, but I didn't gain 4 pounds. I lost 4 pounds, a pound a week. They say a healthy weight loss is between 1 and 2 pounds a week. I'm 68, so it's going to be a little bit harder to live up to that, but I don't have a problem. The week before I lost 0.1. I was so ecstatic that I lost 0.1. It was a loss. It was a loss in the loss column. That's all that matters. Always, too, be mindful on the portion sizes that you're having. I do think that a lot of my problems, which I am going to correct in February, which is one of my resolutions, as you might say, for February, is to check out my portion sizes. I have huge portion sizes. They're healthy foods, they're 0-point foods, but I need to take in the fact that there's still calories, and I have to rein myself in that way. And don't ever deny yourself. Don't think that, like if you really, really want like a Hershey bar, have the Hershey bar. Figure in the points and then move on. I, for myself, find that if I really wanted the Hershey bar and I don't have it, I'm going to substitute a lot of other things that are going to add up to way more calories than that Hershey bar was, and more points, because I'm going to keep going crazy, even if I eat a lot of 0-point foods. And I know that a candy bar's calories could be the same as like so much salad. And the salad is healthier for you. But sometimes your mind and your being needed that candy bar. And if you deprive yourself of that, you're going to feel like this is a diet. And you don't want to ever feel like it's a diet. You want to feel like it's a lifestyle. And you're going to have that candy bar sometime in your life. So figure it in now. Figure out how to control it now, and don't let that candy bar control you. And always remember to make positive goals and take care of yourself first. I hope this helped you, because you know what, just talking to helped me right now. And I think I'm going to enclose another clip that shows you how big I was before I started, when I was walking. I just started walking, and I was really having a lot of difficulty. I was really, really heavy. And when I started walking, I could barely do a half a mile, and now I'm up to 3 miles. So it can be done. So welcome to my new subscribers. I hope you got to know a little bit more about me, and let me know about your goals and your dreams and things like that. So give this video a like, leave a comment. If this is the first time near my channel, please subscribe, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. So I will see you guys on my daily vlog.
Me and Sandy, we're up to walk.
I'm not really up.